Hello, good afternoon. This is the class of science. The topic for today are microorganisms. We are going to learn about the kingdoms of light in a microorganism way. You can find the information between page 18 and between page 19 of your science book. If you want to read, you can read on page 18 and 19. Remember, you need to write the information you see during the presentation, all the information. It is not necessary to draw the pictures or to paste picture. Just write the information in your science notebook because this will be the topics of your notebook. So if you're ready, let's start. Okay? We're going to learn about the kingdom of life. You can see here in the pictures, you can see many things. For example, you can see trees, kingdom of plants. You can see animals like horse, like insects, like a sponge. That belongs to the kingdom of animals. Sorry. You can see mushroom, yeast, mold, into the kingdom of fungi. You can see bacteria in the kingdom of mononeurons, and you can see unicellular bacteria in the kingdom of protists. Now, let's discuss characteristics of each one. We have the number 1, Protista kingdom. Let's discuss characteristics. In Protista kingdom are formed by a single cell. If you can see here, these are the organisms, the microorganism of Protista. And you can see it only has one cell. It is a single cell, means only one cell. Only one cell. It is not like us because we are formed by millions and millions of cells. But in Protista kingdom, they only have one cell. The another characteristic it is there are two types of Protista, the protozoans and the algae. We have these two types of Protista, protozoans and algae. And another characteristic it is that they are also known as eukaryotic cells. We can see here, for example, the first one, it is Slymut. We can see the second one, Amoeba, Euglena, Rhinoflagellate, Paramecium, Diatom, and Macroalga. These are types of Protista. Now let's discuss the second one. Always remember, write the information on your notebook. So now another characteristic it is that these microorganisms produce sickness. For example, this one of here, the trypanosoma, cause a sickness that it is African sickness called a sleeping sickness. For example, this microorganism of here, the red blood cell, is causing the malaria. Now, we have the protozoa. And the second one. What are characteristics of protozoa? The number one. Protozoa can be found in any water, like flower base. It is the water where you put your flowers that are flower base, and in that flower base live microorganisms like protozoa microorganisms. They are single cell vein. That means they are unicellular, only one cell. Two. And they do not have cell wall. We have cell wall in our cells, but these are only one cells, are microorganisms formed by only one cell because they are unicellular. They can be found in any water and they don't have cell walls. Now, number 3, algae. All of them are aquatic. That means that they live only in water. They are autotrophic. Do you know what is autotrophic? It is that they make their own food. They don't need to eat another food. They produce their own foods. You can find algae in seas. Includes unicellular and pluricellular algae. That means that it could be either algae of only one cell and algae of many cells. Another characteristic, they are not plants. They are not plants. They are similar to plants, but they are not plants. And an interesting fact, it is that they are used in Japanese food like sushi. We can see a picture of sushi here. And the last one, in algae, they are used to make cosmetics, for example, makeup, to make medicines, and to make food like sushi. These are characteristics of algae. Now we can see here a picture of algae. They are found in any water, like in seas. It could be unicellular formed by one cell, or could be multicellular, pluricellular, made by many cells. Now, the number 4. This is the domain Eubacteria. In this kingdom belongs all the bacteria that exist. All the bacteria that exist are in this kingdom, in domain Eubacteria. What are some characteristics? For example, the number 1, it includes all bacteria. Number 2, their body have 3 basic shapes. And we can see here what are three basic shapes. The number 1, it is spherical. And there are bacteria called cocci. These are the bacteria called cocci. We have the number 2, that are bacteria with a spiral shape. And there are bacteria called spirilla. And we have the third one, that it is the rod shape, and they are called bacillus. So in this kingdom belongs all the bacteria. And the last one, the fungi kingdom. The fungi grows in dark and humid places. In dark and humid place, it could be, for example, on the floor, and when are humid or something like that. And in the fungi kingdoms, we can find mushrooms. These are mushrooms. We can find yeasts. We can find parasites, and we can find molds. So let's make a feedback of the class. In the Protista kingdom are formed by only one cell, and there are two types, protozoan and algae, and they are also known eukaryotic cells. They are unicellular because they only have one cell. And they produce sickness like sleeping sickness and like malaria. Now, in protozoa, it can be found in any water. They are unicellular because they only have one cell and they don't have soul. In algae, they are aquatic, they are autotrophic, they produce their own food. They are found in seas. They include unicellular and pluricellular algae. They are not plants. They are similar to plants, but they are not plants. And they are used to produce cosmetics like makeup, medicines, and food like sushi. And now, Endoman eubacteria includes all the bacteria that exist. And it could be spherical, like Cossi, spheral, like Spirilla, and rod-shaped, like Bacillus. And last one are the fungi kingdoms that they grow in dark and humid places. They're like mushroom, yeast, parasites, and molds. Now, what is your homework? It is to find on the internet microorganisms found in nature. For example, algae are found in seas. You need to write on Google microorganism found in nature. And if you want to draw and if you want to paste picture, you can do it. If not, it is your option. And remember to copy all the information that it is in this presentation in your science notebook. And this is the class of science of today. Goodbye. Take care.